UNSA, the University of Nairobi Students Association. Who are your leaders? What do you know about them? And how exactly do they get into power? In less than 2 weeks, the university decides who the next leaders will be. In collaboration with the school administration, the UNCTV attempts to talk to students about the crucial role they play during these elections. What are your rights as a voter? What are your responsibilities? And what exactly should you expect in the upcoming elections? Join me, Hope Nabalayo, together with my team as we talk to students across the university about the same.
My ideal leader is someone who is honest and who simply puts the people that they serve first. Because from what you see in most leaders, they simply look out for themselves.
I tend to vote for a very vibrant people, those who can at least represent our interests.
I'm expecting a vibrant leader who will actually work together with the administration in terms of organizing the meetups I talked about, where we go and see what people in the field are doing.
Students desire a leader who is vibrant, a leader who delivers their promises, and one who works to serve not him or herself, but all. In order to have such leaders in power, students need to make their voices heard. However, are they aware of this right and responsibility they hold? Do they know the crucial role they play as individuals and a student community during elections?
We should have a representation and we should be involved in this student leadership stuff.
To be honest, I just vote most of the time it's because you'd find maybe your classmates or your friends are running for office. Because to be honest, I'm not too bothered about the depth of elections.
I think I just know that I'm supposed to vote, and when the day finally comes, I vote, and that's that.
Well, my rights, I am not familiar with them, but I think they're just the same rights that a Kenyan citizen will have while going for a general election. So I think, yeah, I'm aware of my rights, but not rights specifically for university. Yeah, that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, I basically know my right as a voter, my democratic right under Article 38. Yeah, because basically have to elect leaders who of our own choosing. And we have that democratic right to elect whoever represent our interests. Yeah.
I am a fifth-year student, so I don't think, what I was thinking is that I'm leaving school, so if I'm going to vote, then how will that leadership help me as a final year student? Yeah, and then the second reason is that I have not personally felt the effect of the leadership that has been there before, due to maybe an accountability and other reasons which are very obvious, because I've seen that the leadership in the school has not been to our expectations. They have not met a lot of our maybe suggestions and requirements that we as students need.
Haven't found a leader yet who brings out certain things that you'd want for a change.
Yes, I'm planning on voting because I would really like to see some things improved upon. I'll vote.
So we have gotten a perspective on the rights, responsibilities, and the ethics of the students during these elections. But then, what does the Constitution say about the elections?
The University of Nairobi elections have attracted a lot of attention and interest in the past. A lot has changed since the days of Sonu. For instance, we have a newly amended UNSA constitution, an electoral college system, and so much more. The amended UNSA constitution calls for free, fair, and credible elections, which are by secret ballot, free from violence, intimidation, improper influence, or corruption. These elections also need to be transparent and administered in an impartial, neutral, efficient, accurate, and accountable manner. Students have the responsibility to register as voters and the subsequent right to vote. A student is eligible to vote if his or her name or biometric data appears in an assigned electronic voting system and who produces a valid student's identification. This is what the Constitution states, but what do the students have to say, and how much do they know about the same?
So for those who are going to be voting, I'd urge you to not take bribes from anyone. Please, when you're voting, vote in the team that you feel and you see they will serve you and they will reach your needs. Go through the manifestos, know the team to choose, know the team to vote in, and I'm so sure you would not regret it.
I don't really think other students or other students in my class are really aware of what's going on in terms of the politicking in our school. But I wish we would have a forum that's organized by the university, and that will make us more aware of our rights.
I have two responsibilities I know, but they are more or less the same. One responsibility is you have the responsibility to vote. Number two is you have the responsibility to vote your leader of choice.
Let's say that the students need to exercise their rights through voting in the team that they feel and they see will meet their needs and will serve them to the full purpose. You just need to identify a true leader, go through their manifestos, listen what they have for you guys, and also know how you interact with this person. Will this person really serve you? And to what point will this person really serve you? So I'd like to urge students during the voting day to really show up and turn up and vote in the team they feel and see will serve them to the fullest.
For a student planning to vote, go ahead. And for a student not planning to vote, maybe you should know why you don't want to vote. Just like I do want to know why, maybe later, why I should vote for this leadership, just to look for reasons why you should not vote, and maybe be open to change.
So for the students, I really urge you to be supportive to your leaders, whether it's the person you elected or the person you did not, because at the end of it, they are our leaders. So let's be cooperative before, during, and after election.
These are some of the sentiments shared by students all across campus. And of course, for more information on the elections and the electoral process, feel free to visit the University of Nairobi Electoral Commission offices and of course, read the readily available UNSA Constitution online.